Shena fina foil a tafwi a legerin wind our slew our chinderane queen fwe wash face here shan shira shin sure fasta niag far Fwyn shira na fwyn tral a nog da hen sa var na wel le gan yel con vosh no sel le gan na skrel fwy lovok na biler shall live cani your on na vi.
Good evening, you're very welcome here to Limavady for this, the 2020 Errigal Contracts Minor Football Championship final between Ballerin and Magherafelt. Of course, the final held over from last year, but that won't make one bit of difference to these sides. They may have waited a wee while to get the opportunity to play this decider, but both teams raring to go this evening. Conditions, I suppose, they were perfect yesterday evening for the Shield final, but for the Cup final, a little bit overcast, but thankfully the heavy rain we have had all day has now hopefully passed for this evening, and we will be in for a dry hour or so to let both these sides produce the football that we know they are both capable of. I'll run through the two teams as quick as I can. Ballerin start with Kate McGilligan in goal, the full back line of Michaela Doherty, Megan McGill and Ciara McAlery, the half back line of Eva Mullen, Ellie McElmoyle and Jodie Canning. The midfield pairing is Emma McCluskey and Mary Trey McGlinchey. The half forward line of Maeve Boylan, Clodagh Moore and Orla Hull, and the full forward line of Rihanna Doherty, Caitlin Moore, and there's a change, number 20 Cara McCluskey coming in for the injured Orla Mullen. The referee in the centre of the park is Fergal Hurley from Moneymore, and he's about to get it underway, so he will run through the Magherafelt side when we get a break in play. But the ball's down and it's Magherafelt that are going for it, which is Kate Higgins, and Kate Higgins gathers possession, plays it into the corner, but it's well read there by the Ballerin defence, who clear their lines, and it's coming on up now into the centre of the park, and the Ballerin midfielder is fouled, the first free of the afternoon, but the full back there for Sarah Hearn for Magherafelt did get a knee touch to the ball, but it only breaks out now as far as Orla Hull. Orla Hull away up the far side, tracked over there, but he's showing a bit of soccer skill, but it's good reading there from the Magherafelt defence, but it's straight across the front of her own goals and just give possession away, and we could have the first score here. It's the first shot in anger, it's dropping short, going into the hands of Ellie Conway, county minor goalkeeper this year. So Ellie, experienced in between the posts for Magherafelt, gathered possession there and plays a good ball out the far side, and the whistle sounds from the referee. He's letting her play on, but it's out over the sideline, but he may well go back and let the free take place, or is he going to give the sideline ball? He's going to give the sideline ball, because I think he was playing the advantage there to Magherafelt, but no advantage occurring, so it's a sideline ball to Ballerin over there on the far side. Plays the ball in there, but the midfielder couldn't take it there, which was Emma McCluskey, but it's Magherafelt coming out now with Annie Kilpatrick out over the sideline, but the referee says she was pushed out, or last touched a Ballerin player, so it's going to be a sideline ball this time to the Magherafelt girls, and you can see with the flags over there that the wind blowing kind of cross field, so it's not favouring either side, and the ball in, and there's a good run there from Jeanette Slevin, and Jeanette has been fouled just inside the 45 metre line, plays it across here, looking for the run there of Anna Donnelly. Anna gathers possession, breaks away from the challenge of Megan McGill. Anna's still going, Anna might have gone on a mind here, she's still going as Anna Donnelly is jinxed her way through, goes to ground as the referee's having nothing. It looked like she was pushed in the back, but the ball's broke out here. It's recycled again, the effort comes back off the crossbar, the effort coming in there from Anya Young. The ball still not cleared though by Ballerin, and the referee's whistle does sound on this occasion, and it's a free in. Eva Small has been fouled, and this the first opportunity to open the scoring. Looked like a little nudge on the back there of Anna Donnelly as she went through, but the referee played on, and then the ball coming back off the crossbar. But they have the opportunity here to open the scoring with almost 3 minutes on the clock. And she makes no mistake, this Jeanette Slevin, with the opening score. Jeanette, part of the county under-16 squad, has opened the scoring for Magherafelt. The Magherafelt side is Ellie Conway in goals, full back line of Katie Beggan, Sarah Heron and Emer Lennox, half back line of Therese Tohol, Grace Brewster and Annie Kilpatrick, midfield pairing is Maeve McGurk and Anya Young, half forward line Kate Higgins, Grania McKee and Anna Donnelly, the full forward line Jeanette Slevin, Derfla Walls and Eva Small. So Magherafelt with the opening score, leading by a point to no score, and they're coming forward yet again here of Annie Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick breaks through the Ballerin defence. Kilpatrick goes for goal. What a goal from the wing half back. Annie Kilpatrick fires the ball into the top corner of the net, giving the goalkeeper Kate McGilligan no chance at all. It's the perfect start for Magherafelt. 3.5 minutes on the clock, 1-1 to no score. And they're coming again, a bit like what Dungiven done last night. They got off to a rip-roaring start, but that's good clearance now from Ballerin. Just need to settle into the contest as they come out and the referee's whistle sounds. Free out to Ballerin. It's the battle of the red and whites here, the red and white hoops of Ballerin, and the white, mainly white jerseys of Magherafelt, and the red tugs. But Ballerin looking to get their name on the score sheet, being rocked by that wonderful goal there, but it's a good ball in here now towards Clodagh Moore. Clodagh Moore going now around the outside, and Clodagh Moore might have a chance here, and the ball's in and it's stripped in and it's into the back of the net. We talked about the wonderful goal from Annie Kilpatrick at the other side. It's equally good from Clodagh Moore at the other end. It's a quick response from Ballerin. They've reduced the deficit now to just a single point. We haven't played 5 minutes yet, and both sides off to a great start. A 1-1 to a point now in favour of Magherafelt. And they've won a free with their goal scorer. Kilpatrick spreads the ball away over to the far side, looking for the run there of Eva Small. Small gathers possession. Fouled. And a free to Magherafelt. Moved quickly, but maybe too quickly. And that's well read by the Ballerin defence. Coming out with it here is the midfielder, Emma McCluskey, going on. There's a number 6, apologies, Ellie McElmoyle it was. Now they're coming forward again. Ballerin buoyed on by that wonderful goal. And coming forward here, there's a good strong run from Ballerin. And a good challenge and a wonderful hand in there. It was the wing half back coming back, which was Kate Higgins, got a strong hand in to dispossess the Ballerin girl, and that turns it into an attack now for Magherafelt. And it was the girl that dispossessed them, Higgins, that come driving out, and she plays a wonderful ball in there now towards the midfielder, who seems to be operating around the full forward line, and she's been pulled back. Anya Young it was, another of the county minor squad for 2021, and she has been fouled. And then chance again for Jeanette Slevin, who has a point to her name already from a free. This one you would feel is even an easier opportunity than the one she did point directly in front of the post, but sometimes it's easier to come in at an angle. So Jeanette with the opportunity here to extend the Magherafelt lead out. Makes no mistake, 2 from 2 with 6 minutes gone. 1-2 to a goal in favour of Magherafelt. It's a kick out coming now from Kate McGilligan. Gets good long distance and it just dropping on the 45-metre line. And it's going to be picked up, the loose ball here, by Eva Mullen, an All-Ireland boxer. Hopefully we'll not see her boxing out here this evening, but we will see the football skills of Eva. And the ball's up there, but that's well read again from Kate Higgins. Tracking back there. And the referee's whistle has sounded, saying that she took too much out of the ball. And Ballerin trying to move the ball quickly. We were looking for the run there of the goal scorer coming through the centre, but this time Magherafelt clear up the loose ball. Trying to work their way out with the full-back Sarah Hearn. Hearn fists it out, low ball along the ground, looking for the run of Higgins, who has been fouled. So Kate Higgins wins a free, way over on the far side. And Kate plays it up along the wing, looking for the run there of Jeanette Slevin. Slevin trying to break away from Ellie McElmoyle. He plays it inside and takes the return again, and coming through the centre is the goal scorer Annie Kilpatrick. We saw what she done from this position a little while ago, but she couldn't take the ball in the first time, seemed to be caught high there. Referee says play on, but here she goes again. Does she fancy a second one? But the ball's broke kindly here, they might still get something from it. Eva Small gives it off again and trying to charge her way through. The referee says it's going to be a free out, but Ballerin looking for a bit of movement. Just play it out round the centre. And the hand comes in there from Maeve Boylan to deflect it out into space. And has time to go and gather possession and plays it into the corner now. Looking for the run of Rihanna Doherty. Doherty bends it back down, gathers possession, slips on the ground. Though it will be a wee bit slippy after the dry weather and then the heavy rain this afternoon will leave underfoot conditions. A little bit slippy. Both teams battling for possession, but the referee says that it was a challenge into the back of the Magherafelt gear over there beside the scoreboard, which reached 1-2 to a goal in favour of Magherafelt, to try to move the ball quickly again. It's the full back very close to the sideline, Sarah Hearn. And they're coming out here, but that's good tracking back by the Ballerin girl. Got a strong hand in, but the Magherafelt girl still battling for possession. Referee with a hand up, playing the advantage, no advantage of course. So it's going to be a free to Magherafelt with 8.5 minutes gone in this Errigal Contracts Minor Football Championship final, held over from last year, so it's the 2020 decider. Coverage of course brought to you here live on Facebook, with thanks again to Bradley Fuels and Catering in Maghera, coming from the SVS Productions team, bringing you this live coverage here from Limavady. And this decider, and that ball's out over the sideline.
Maeve, you alright?
It's going to be taken by the full back, Sarah Hearn, just inside her own 45 metre line. Sarah up along the line, but it's going to be read again by Kate Higgins. It started very, very brightly from Magherafelt as Higgins plays it inside now to the goal scorer Annie Kilpatrick. Quick release into Sarah Hearn. Hearn has got space in front of her inside the 45 metre line. Quick release from Hearn in now towards Jeanette Slevin. Slevin has 2 points to her name from freeze, and yeah, we talked about the underfoot conditions being slippy. The Magherafelt girl just lost her footing, but that took a deflection, so it's out for a 45. Jeanette Slevin could well be the taker here. Indeed it is going to be a corner forward. It's coming out to take this 45. Should be looking for a runner inside, someone to make that movement. Just plays it short, might go for the return here. Look like a nudge in the back, so they've won a free a little bit closer. Is it close enough for Slevin to have a go from there? It would be a pretty good kick, to be honest. If any breeze will be slightly blowing into her face, but there's more crossfield one. So Jeanette Slevin is going to have a go, but she knew from the moment she hit it the connection wasn't good. She was trying to force it a little bit and couldn't get the direction, so it goes down as a wide for the Magherafelt girls. Quick kick out there, and Kate Higgins has been fouled. So free to Magherafelt. We lead by 1-2 to a goal. Almost 11 minutes gone in this opening half. Eva Small with the free. Plays it short inside, but good strong hand from the Ballerin girl again. And Ballerin clear up the loose ball, but have to give possession away. It's good battling in there. It's the full forward that wins it back. Dervla Walls back out again to the midfielder now, which is Anya Young. Effort coming in, but that one drops out and wide. Another wide for Magherafelt. A couple of chances just going to begging. So the kick out coming again from Kate McGilligan. A few drops of rain beginning to fall here in Limavady, but hopefully it won't turn into too much as Ballerin win the ball in the centre of the park. Long ball forward again, and the referee's whistle sounds in favour of the Magherafelt girl, who wins the free and plays a wonderful ball down here now to Eva Small. Eva Small down along the wing, but in there, but McElmoyle couldn't take it first time. It's back now. Jeanette Slevin gives it back now to Eva Small. Fisted forward here to the goal scorer Annie Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick is through again, but it's an over the bar this time. So that's a goal on a point for Annie Kilpatrick, coming from wing half back to extend the lead out now to a 3-point game. 1-3 to the goal. That's 1-1 for the number 7. Kick out coming again from Kate McGilligan. A wonderful catch in the centre of the field there from Eva Mullen. Mullen plays it on, but the referee will go back because he had the hand up for advantage. No advantage of corn for the Ballerin girls, so it's going to be a free to the Ballerin side. We'll be looking to
go. Go and help.
respond. They got the goal in the 5th minute. The ball's up, and that's well caught again, and it's that girl again, Kate Higgins, who's really started excellently here for the Magherafelt girls, and plays a good ball over to the far side to Derry Walls. Walls bounces the ball and then looks up and plays it into the area, but there's nobody there, only the centre half back, Ellie McElmoyle. McElmoyle tries to work her way out. A long fist from McElmoyle, but again that's Kate Higgins with the hand up. Gallus possession, plays it off there to Annie Kilpatrick, who is caught high, and the referee says that's a free. Kilpatrick drives it in long again, but it's well read by the Ballerin girl. But Ballerin trying to turn defence into attack. There's a wing half back there, Jodie Canning, but read that ball. It's over to the far side. And more soccer skills over there. It could well be the goal scorer, I think it is. It's over there, which is Clodagh Moore. Gives it back out, and the effort comes in, but this one's tailing out. But the umpire says it took deflection, so it's out for a 45 to the Ballerin girls, who trail by 1-3 to a goal. Coming up on 14 minutes gone. We're already approaching the first water break. So it's a Ballerin 45. Not sure, they're not in a big rush to take it. Oh, they were over on the other side to take it. They had 2 balls. So it's going to be the wing half back, I think, Ava Mullen, that's coming over here to take this one. Part of the under 16 county panel. So Ava looking to take it short, plays it backwards, trying to work the way from the back. Moyle comes up this side, and it's well spotted here. The centre half back coming forward. Ellie McElmoyle plays it inside, but cannot break. It can for the Ballerin girl, but her way is blocked down. She needs to get support. It's good defending from Magherafelt, that must be said, trying to work the way out. The late change, of course, she came in for the injured Orla Mullen. It's Cara McCluskey, and McCluskey is fouled. She's taken the free herself, dropping it in round the danger area. Ball broken down, and there's a chance, maybe tries to get it onto her right foot, has to give it back out again now, and trying to work their way through, and that looks like it's going to have enough legs to get over the bar. It is from Clodagh Moore. So that's a goal and a point now for the centre half forward. Reduces the deficit to a 2-point game. 15 minutes gone in this opening half, so referee Fergal Hurley could well be calling the water break. No, he lets it go on at the moment, and it's that girl that has really started very brightly. Kate Higgins away over on the far side again, drives it long, looking for Jeanette Slevin. Slevin just nips in front of her marker. Slevin has it, looks for support. It comes from Higgins. Higgins looks ahead again and plays another beautiful ball in there in front, but it just takes a wicked bounce, and it's the full back that reads it well, which is Megan McGill. McGill works her way out for Ballerin.
Come on you!
Ballerin straight through the centre, looking for the run there of the midfielder, and the midfielder gathers possession. Mary Train McGlinchey has it. McGlinchey bounces, now tries to take on a marker, needs to get support, but the referee says she took too much out of it. The challenge coming in there from Anya Young, held her up, and held her up enough that she took too many steps. It's away over now to Kate Higgins again. Always seems to be an outlet is the wing half forward. So Higgins plays it inside, the ball in there, and it's a dangerous ball in round the danger area, and there's a good wee flick in there, and it might be another goal chance, and she's going to take her point. She is indeed the centre half forward. Grania McKee with the score. I think the little flick come in from Anna Donnelly, and the referee calls the water break. So it's a 3-point game, 1-4 to 1-1. It's been a lively opening 16 minutes. Magherafelt shading it on the scoreboard by that 3 points. Got off to the lightning start with a wonderful goal from wing half back Annie Kilpatrick, but Ballerin, to their credit, responded with a fine goal of their own from Clodagh Moore. But Magherafelt have been the better side and lead by 1-4 to 1-1. Both sides just taking in refreshments. Interesting to see how long the referee will give them. And of course, sometimes we see a change in possession and a change in tactics after water breaks, and sometimes the team on top, we saw it last night, that Dungiven were 15 points clear at the opening water break, but Glen come back then when they got a little team talk at the water break and come back into the contest. So it'll be interesting to see if Ballerin can turn this one around, although they're not too far behind, 1-4 to 1-1 at the moment. So both managers having a chat to their teams, just a few little maybe tactics changing. Ballerin in there huddle away over on the far side, and Magherafelt down here directly in front of us as we're situated on top of the Magherafelt dugout. This wonderful grounds of the Limavady Wolfhounds. Second night here. Here last night, of course, for the Shield decider. This time it's the Cup final. Brought to you live again with thanks to Bradley Fuels and Catering in Magherafelt. This Errigal Contracts Minor Championship final held over from last year. Maybe 2021, but we're still some of the 2020 deciders to be sorted out, and this is one of them. Coverage again brought to you by SVS Productions. Terence and Kirsty doing a fantastic job. Kirsty on camera. Praying like myself that it's not going to rain on top of us. And don't forget to check Facebook on later on for Cathal McOscar's top class photographs. He's here taking the photographs of this minor final. Memories for these girls, because I always say underage titles is one of the best you can win, because your window is short for your underage titles. While you get to senior, you have many years to win a senior title, but underage you have only that small window, and they're very important, and it's important for these girls. The referee giving them plenty of time for their water break. It's usually around a minute. He's already given them 2 minutes, but I see Fergal Hurley, the referee, having a look at the watch as he talks to both his lines people over there. But he's no rush is Fergal to get the second period or second quarter underway. I think this, we talked last night, maybe it was a long water break. This is one of the longer ones too. Hopefully you're enjoying the coverage if you couldn't be here in Limavady. At least, well, thanks again to Derry ladies. They're bringing you live coverage of this minor final for the people that are unable to be here with the COVID restrictions. And hopefully, as we say, crowds are beginning to filter back into games, so hopefully it will continue, and there'll be more people allowed in the coming weeks and months as the teams break away from their water break huddles. Play will resume with a kick out to the Ballerin goalkeeper, Kate McGilligan, way down to our left hand side as we look out from our advantage point here. 1-4 to 1-1 in favour of Magherafelt. I think that water break was about 4 minutes long, so we'll expect 4 minutes of additional time at least at the end of this opening half. The kick out coming from Kate McGlinchey. No, that's well caught in the centre of the field, and I think it's that number 5 again, Eva Mullen. That's a couple of times she's caught wonderful balls in the centre of the park, but the loose ball picked up there by Annie Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick drives it long into, looking for the forward line, and took a wicked bounce there, but both of them couldn't read it. But Jeanette Slevin gets a nudge there as she went to gather possession and wins a free for her side. 2 points to her name already. Slevin, both coming from frees. That's a wee bit far out though, and she plays it in looking for the run there of the wing half forward. And that there is Anna Donnelly, plays it inside now to Anne. Annie's effort going out and wide. Annie Kilpatrick, 1-1 to her name. Fancied another one there, but the Ballerin defence were awake to this one. But that's a couple of times, not just for the goal, that she got through the centre. There's a few times she's got through. So the Ballerin defence, I'm sure, and the Ballerin management will be looking at that. So Jeanette Slevin with this 45 for the Magherafelt girls, who have that 3-point advantage.
Jeanette, if it's not on, Jeanette, load it.
So Jeanette plays it in and picks out the wing half forward here again, Anna Donnelly. Donnelly tries to play it back to Slevin. The Ballerin defence again, we're awake to that one. Try to clear their lines, and the ball bounces, and it bounces kindly there for Ballerin, who tried to turn from what was a dangerous position at the back line. Now coming forward here with Maeve Boylan, the number 12, Orla Hull it was, in now to Cara McCluskey. McCluskey down gathers possession. The midfielders back there tracking her though, which is Maeve McGurk. Plays it out here now, and here's an opportunity maybe for Orla Hull. Hull trying to break her way through. Hull Drops the ball just, I think, as she was about to maybe be blue for charge and overcarry it, but she gives it back out again, and they've recycled it, but it's well blocked down there. It's good defending from us. A nice pick up there, a wonderful pick up from the goal scorer has been fouled right in front of the referee, Clodagh Moore, but the pick up alone deserves the score, and she has the opportunity from the free directly in front of the post. And will it be Clodagh herself, who has hit all of Ballerin's scores so far? So Clodagh in front of the post with the free straight between the posts. So Clodagh Moore brings her own personal tally to 1-2 and brings her own team score to 1-2 as well. Ball out round the centre, and this Kate Higgins again. Higgins flicks it out here now to Jeanette Slevin. Slevin has got room in front of her. She's got Kate Higgins with her if she needs her. Kate's running up alongside her, but she doesn't use her on this occasion and plays it in, but there's two Ballerin girls there, and they clear the loose ball out. Ballerin all up along the line. There's a battle for possession here, but there's over the two of them, and it's into the hands there of Orla Hull. Hull tries to break away from the challenge, is fouled, wins a free for Ballerin.
Here, we're still
Orla Hull plays it over to the far side. Now coming forward again with the wing on the corner forward, which is Rihanna Doherty. Doherty going through. Doherty still going. Doherty has a chance, but she puts it to the wrong side and wide of the target. Missed opportunity that for Ballerin. It opened up for the corner forward, but she couldn't take advantage of it. It's a let off for Magherafelt there. The goalkeeper getting ready to kick this one out. Ellie Conway looking for a bit of movement before she clears her lines. Plays it out round there, but again it was the number 5 coming through there, but she couldn't kick this one, was Eva Mullen, and instead it's the number 14 who's away out the feet, falls to the ground, but the referee says she is overcarried. Dervla Walls, slippy conditions, it said, underfoot after the heavy rain this afternoon. Now with Clodagh Moore. Clodagh Moore 1-2 to her name already. Still comes forward here for Ballerin. Tries to jinx her way through. Plays a dangerous ball over the top, but I thought I was going to say it was well read by the Magherafelt defence, but it breaks now for the Ballerin girl trying to work her way through. It's a goal chance here, but she takes her point. And it was Maeve Boylan with the chance of the goal, but she takes her point, so it's back to a 1-point game. I said about water breaks that they can turn games around. Well, it's Ballerin that have come out and hit the opening 2 scores since that water break. Ball out round the centre. Kate Higgins couldn't take it first time, but it breaks in kindly for the corner back there, Emer Lennox. And now it's with the other corner back, Katie Began. Began has it, plays it inside now to Lennox. Lennox now to the full back, Sarah Heron coming forward to the full back line there for Magherafelt, working the way up the line, but the ball breaks loose there, and it's the Ballerin defence that clear up that loose ball. Plays it long out of defence. It's a race for possession, but it's won there by the Magherafelt girl, and Sarah Heron, the full back, plays it into the corner to Eva Small. Small has it, gives it back to Heron, but it's behind Heron, and she couldn't take it on the first time, but it breaks kindly for Annie Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick coming through, and it's now with Eva Small. Eva Small with the chance, but it's straight at the goalkeeper, but it comes back out, but the referee's whistle sounds, and way well have played the advantage there, because it seemed to come back out to Eva Small, but he's going back for the earlier infringement and the foul on Annie Kilpatrick. So it's a chance for Jeanette Slevin, and I think Magherafelt will be happy enough to get a point after those 2 in a row for Ballerin to reduce the deficit to the narrowest of margins. Jeanette Slevin now has the opportunity to extend it out to a 2-point lead, but that one's tailing out to the wrong side and wide, and the wind may well have caught that one because it is blowing across that way. So it's a missed opportunity for the Magherafelt girls, but they still hold that 1-point advantage. There's 26 minutes gone on my clock, but we will have at least 4 minutes of additional time for the water break. Here's Annie Kilpatrick coming through again. A goal from around the same position earlier on. She is 1-2 to her name now, has Annie Kilpatrick. And it extends the lead out now to 1-2. But Annie Kilpatrick driving through the centre again is causing Ballerin a lot of trouble. And it's something Ballerin, I'm sure, the management team will be looking at. And it's something maybe Magherafelt will be looking at, where they're gaining a lot of scores through Annie Kilpatrick. Ball out in this giveaway there now, and it's Jeanette Slevin who is looking very lively as well, and the referee has the book out here and is going to have a chat to somebody. I think it's going to be more than a chat by the looks of it. No, it's just a stern warning on this occasion for Eva Mullen, but you'll just have to watch yourself now. So there's a ball over here now to Eva Small. Small onto the right foot. but it's going to curl in. The goalkeeper watches it, gets a good strong hand as the goalkeeper there. Katie McGilligan. McGilligan clears her lines. It's a good long kick away over to the far side, but it's well read by Kate Higgins. Higgins wins possession, just slipped again. Kate Higgins breaks away from the challenge there of two Ballerin girls. Higgins in round the centre, but McElmoyle might win that one, but it's broken kindly here. Now to Slevin. Slevin burying in on the Ballerin goal. Slevin still going, fists it across now. Here's an opportunity maybe for Anna Doyle. Anna pops it over the bar. There's Anna Donnelly with the score, her first of the day. It opens up a 3-point advantage for the Magherafelt girls again. So they've responded with those two early points after the water break for Ballerin. They've hit back. Eva Mullen again with safe hands, but this one is ballooned up into the air. Ball broken down, and it's still broken again, but it's picked up now by Sarah Heron. Heron clears it over here looking for Eva Small. Eva Small is beaten to this one though, and picking up that loose ball is Ballerin again, but it's given away straight to the midfielder here, which is Maeve McGurk. McGurk looking inside for Slevin again, which she gathers possession. Good ball from Slevin in there in front of our player Anna Donnelly, who has already just hit a point. Give it to Eva Small. Back out again to Donnelly. Donnelly tries to break away from the challenge. She might have more than a point on her mind here, but she takes her point. That's 2 in a row for Anna Donnelly, and it's 3 in a row for Magherafelt, who lead by 1-7 to 1-3 with a minute of normal time remaining, plus at least 4 minutes for the water break, plus whatever else the referee Fergal Horley may add on at the end of this opening half. And the ball kicked out again. And who's to pick up the loose ball? It's Eva Mullen again, who has been fouled. So Eva wins a free for Ballerin. Plays it up here, looking for the run inside. And it's gathered. And now it's with Clodagh coming forward. And Clodagh has bounced it twice. And has give the possession away back to Magherafelt. In again to Slevin. Quick release from Slevin to Sarah Hearn. Sarah Hearn has a bit of space in front of her. They're very dangerous at this running game through the centre. Offloads it now, and they're coming forward, and here's an opportunity maybe to come and finish the half strongly, but the referee says she's overcarried. Anya Young it was. Just took too much out of the game, or too much out of the ball. So the free for Ballerin, played across the other side, and they just about hold possession there. And they've won a free out. And it's over to this side here, but it's took a wicked bounce, but it's broken kindly here. And coming forward again is Ballerin with Orla Hull. Orla Hull coming forward, plays it inside again to Cara McCluskey. McCluskey though is dispossessed, and it's a free out to the Magherafelt girls. Good defending from the Rossa girls. And they played it out here now to Eva Small. Eva plays it away across field, but is intercepted there by the centre half back Ellie McElmoyle. Plays it in now to the midfielder Mary Trey McGlinchey. McGlinchey though has give possession away. Kate Higgins again, who has been outstanding in this opening half and now uses her pace away over on the far side, and she's still going is Higgins, and she's breaking away from her player, although the Ballerin girls doing her best to keep with her, but the ball's in there, but it's just too much on it, and it's over them all and drops out and wide of the target. So it remains 1-7 to 1-3. We've already played a minute of additional time as the goalkeeper gets ready to kick this one out. Just tells her to go back in as it was a wide ball, and the goalkeeper Kate McGilligan does exactly what she is told by the referee and plays it out into the centre again, and it's that girl again, Eva Mullen, who they seem to be aiming for on all occasions. Plays a good ball up here now to Hull. Hull has it. Hull has a player inside her, which is Eva Mullen, that made that great catch. Mullen coming forward now for Ballerin, still has got Hull with her if she needs her, but Mullen still going. They need a score maybe before half time. It's played in round the danger area, and there's a good ball in here, and there's a chance maybe of a goal, but it's popped over the bar by the corner forward Rihanna Doherty. It was that has got the point to reduce the deficit back to a 3-point game, 1-7 to 1-4 as it was at the water break. We have 2 additional minutes played. I expect another 2 at least for the water break, and that's a kick out, but just about gets to the intended target, which was Annie Kilpatrick. Annie clears her lines, and it's a good clearance too for the run there of Jeanette Slevin. Always seems to be an outlet, a bit like Kate Higgins, and she plays a wonderful ball down through the centre to Annie Doherty. Anna trying to come through and take on the Ballerin defence herself, plays it outside, and here's maybe an opportunity here now for Grania. Grania with the opportunity, has it got enough legs, the goalkeeper, but it's broken down and it's palmed into the back of the net. It's a goal. I'm just waiting to see who it was that got the final touch, and it's the midfielder that's in there that had the touch to palm the loose ball to the net. Anya Young, a big score just before half time. A second goal for Magherafelt coming from Anya Young, the number 9, after the effort from Grania McKee was palmed out by the goalkeeper, and there was Young to palm the loose ball to the back of the net. 2-7 to 1-4 in favour of Magherafelt. Ballerin, is there a response in them? They responded immediately to the last goal, and they're coming forward here trying to respond before half time. I think we're inside the final minute or so of this opening half, and it's the goal scorer, Clodagh, that spreads the ball over to the far side. Clodagh Moore it was, and she's placed it off here, and they might get a point before the interval. It tails in, and it has gone over the bar. It's a point for Ballerin to reduce the deficit to a 5-point game. Just waiting for the girl to turn around. I think it's McElmoyle. It is indeed. And the ball's out here. It's took a wicked bounce though. And the ball there, but again it's Kate Higgins again. Yet again to win possession. This could well be the last play of this opening half. That's going to bounce over them all. It bounces for Eva Small. Eva Small down to gather possession. Picks it up. Has got support with her if she needs it. She does exactly that and plays it out now to Dervla Walls. Dervla Walls may well finish the half with a score for Magherafelt. It comes in from Dervla Walls. She pops it over the bar, and we've played 4 additional minutes at the end of this opening half, and that is the half-time whistle. It's advantage to Magherafelt, 2-8 to 1-5, 6-point advantage. Goals either right at the start of the half and right at the end. The first one from Annie Kilpatrick, and then just before the interval from Anya Young. In between that, of course, there was a goal for Ballerin straight after their opening goal for Magherafelt. That comes from Clodagh Moore, but it's advantage to Magherafelt at the break. Don't go anywhere. We're in for an exciting second half. It's 2-8 to 1-5 in favour of Magherafelt. Yeah, welcome back for the second half. Magherafelt have made 3 changes at half time, introducing 3 players at the forward line. Coming in is the number 20, Mia McArlean, in place of Dervla Walls. Also coming in is Niamh O'Donnell, County Under-16 player. She comes in for Grania McKee. And the other player coming in is Emma McLaughlin in place of Eva Small. So 6 points between the sides in favour of Magherafelt. The referee about to get this second half underway, and he does exactly that at the moment. And the ball's broken down there and is picked up by Ballerin, who'd be looking for a good start to the second half. But Kate Higgins, who was excellent in the opening half, has begun this second half in much the same fashion. She's been pulled back just inside the 45-metre line. So it's a free to Magherafelt. And it's going to be dropped in here from Kate Higgins in round the danger area. The ball's in there, it's broken down and it's deflected. It could go anywhere here. It breaks out to one of the substitutes coming in there, but it's just gone to the outside and wide of the target. And it gives me an opportunity, with people tuned in all over the world and down under in Australia, a big hello to Jackie Murray, aunt of Jeanette Slevin, who's the number 13, who's played very well out there for the Magherafelt girls. So Jeanette playing her stuff out there, and hopefully Jackie down under in Australia watching this one is enjoying it. And also a big hello to Jeanette's father, Clive, over in Sligo, and I've been told has lined out for Sligo under-21s in his day. So a big hello to Clive, also tuned our way. And the ball in here, I'm sure they're pretty happy at the moment, because here is Jeanette Slevin going through the centre, and this could cap it all now if she can find the back of the net. And it's just gone to the outside, but it is coming in there. Is one of the substitutes that has rifled to the back of the net. It's a third goal for Magherafelt. Jeanette Slevin very much involved again. And the player is Mia McArlean that got the touch to fire it to the net. So it's 3-8 to 1-5. So Magherafelt taking control of this minor decider, held over from last year. Eva, away over on the far side, drives it along. Ballerin will be looking to respond immediately, but it's well read there by Sarah Hearn. And Hearn coming out of defence for Magherafelt, but she leaves the ball behind her and is picked up by Ballerin. And it's that girl again, Eva, coming through, and she's the shoulder in there, but the referee's whistle sounds. I think he could have given a free either way for that one, but Eva Mullen is the one. Both, it was kind of shoulder to shoulder from both of them. But it's a chance now for Clodagh Moore, with the opportunity from the free, but it's going to drop short in there. But it's Kate Higgins that was in there, but she needed help, and she got the help from Emer Lennox. Lennox comes out now for Magherafelt, and Magherafelt clearing the ball out now towards Niamh O'Donnell. O'Donnell going across field, plays the simple ball, plays the 1-2. Now Niamh O'Donnell again, fresh off the bench at half time, plays the ball, a wonderful ball over to the far side, and there's that girl again, Jeanette Slevin, puts the afterburners on, and Slevin going through the centre, plays it out here to another girl that come off the bench, which was Emma McLaughlin, and plays it over here to the girl that got the goal just before the break, Anya Young, and she's been pulled back. So it's a free in to the Magherafelt girls, and they'll be looking to extend the advantage out even further. And it looks like the substitute, Niamh O'Donnell, is the girl that's going to take this one. But in the meantime, Ballerin are making a change over on the far side, and it's looking like, I'm not sure who the number is that is coming in. I think it could well be 27. That would be Anya McAllister. It is Anya McAllister, and the player going off is Cara McCluskey. So a change on the Ballerin side, trying to just fresh legs into the forward line. So a chance here for Niamh O'Donnell to extend the Magherafelt lead out, and she makes no mistake at all, splitting the posts. And Niamh O'Donnell, only fresh off the bench, pops it over the bar. So two of the 3 substitutes have already got on the score sheet, and they're only on the field 4 minutes. But again, Magherafelt defence solid. Sarah Hearn plays it over here now to Niamh O'Donnell again. Niamh plays it back, and Magherafelt coming forward with Emma McLaughlin. McLaughlin has it. McLaughlin looking inside of it, takes them on herself, but the referee says she just took too much out of it and took too many steps, and it goes to be a free. 3-9 to 1-5 in favour of Magherafelt. ball in there, but it's well read again. And now with Niamh O'Donnell coming forward. O'Donnell sidesteps the challenge there, sidesteps another challenge, and then looks ahead of herself and plays a pinpoint pass in now to Jeanette Slevin. Slevin has it, cuts inside the challenge. Slevin offloads it. Here's another chance. Annie Kilpatrick pops it over the bar. Could have been a goal, but that's a wonderful move from Magherafelt. Niamh O'Donnell very much involved again, so too is Jeanette Slevin. As the referee just telling the goalkeeper to go again. I don't think that the players were outside the 13 metre line, or outside the 21. He wasn't happy, so he's going to make her go again. 5 minutes into the second half, 3-10 to 1-5. Magherafelt beginning to put a lot of daylight between the sides. Ball out round the centre, and the referee's whistle sounded. It's going back again. Wait to see what the referee is going to do here. I'm not sure what his decision is. We'll have to wait to see what. Is he giving a free in to Magherafelt for? I think he is. The goalkeeper. But he is given a free in. And there's a chance for Niamh O'Donnell to pop it over the bar directly in front of the post. Pops it over. There's Niamh O'Donnell with another free. So 3-11 to 1-5. The kick out coming from Kate McGilligan. Broken down in the centre again with Kate Higgins. Tries to give it out now to Jeanette Slevin. Back again to Kate Higgins. She deserves a goal if anyone deserves one. Oh, a good save from the goalkeeper. A strong foot from the goalkeeper there. Kate McGilligan to keep it out and keep her side in touch. But Magherafelt, very, very strong start to the second half. And they've won the 45. Kate Higgins almost in there for what would be a very deserved goal for the work rate. So Niamh O'Donnell again with this free. Niamh gets a good connection in there, but just didn't break for the Magherafelt girls, but it's broken here for Ballerin, who are struggling to clear their lines at the moment. Orla Hull attempts to do that, ball broken down, but everything seems to be breaking at the moment for Magherafelt. And here's Niamh O'Donnell again. She come off the bench, but she's very, very strong and she's coming forward. Is that her third point? It is. She's only on the field 7.5 minutes, and already Niamh O'Donnell has 3 points to her name. 2 from frees, 1 from play, and has very much been involved in the play so far. So the kick out coming from Gilligan again. Ballerin struggling to get the ball out of their own half at the start of the second half. Ava Mullen has it now. She might clear her lines. Plays it over to the far side. Michaela Doherty. Doherty up along the far line, but it's half blocked down there, and it breaks kindly here now for Emer Lennox. Lennox way over in the far side. Fouled. Free into Magherafelt. 3-12 to Magherafelt, 1-5 to Ballerin in this Errigal Contracts Minor Football Championship Final, 2020 decider. Magherafelt in a strong position to get their hands on the title, even though we're only 9 minutes into the second half. But they're growing stronger and stronger into the game. That's a great ball into Annie Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick seems to be pulled back. Referee, is he going to play the advantage if the ball goes over the bar? But it's gone out and wide, so he'll go back for the free. So a free in and a chance here for Jeanette Slevin. Jeanette steadies herself. Looking at the posts. Comes forward as Jeanette. Comes back off the upright, the outside of the upright, and out and wide of the target. Jeanette not happy with that one. But she's playing a major part in what has been a very good performance so far for the Magherafelt girls. Kick out, and the goalkeeper, again, the referee not happy with where the goalkeeper kicked the ball from, and is he going to give another free in to Magherafelt because the goalkeeper didn't take the kick from the right position? I think that's why he's He is, yep. There's another free in and a chance for Niamh O'Donnell to pop this one between the posts for her 4th point, even though she's only on the field 10 minutes. And Niamh does exactly that. So Niamh O'Donnell extends the advantage out further to 13 to 1-5. 10 minutes gone in the second half, and here they come yet again with Annie Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick plays it inside now, and here's an opportunity for a 4th goal, and there it is, the 4th goal, and it comes from Anna Doherty with the goal. Magheраfelt's 4th, and they're really steamrolling through the Ballerin defence in the second half. 4-13 to 1-5. Kick out from McGilligan again. It's a good kick out right round the centre. Ballerin just need to get their hands on the ball and get the ball up the other end of the field, but at the moment they're struggling to do so as Magherafelt put them under pressure. Good ball though out to the wing here. Maybe this is an opportunity, and it's the substitute that plays the ball along the line. That was Annie McAllister. Now it's with Ellie McElmoyle. Ellie dances her way through one tackle, plays it off now to the substitute McAllister again. McAllister in, that's a good ball in here now to Clodagh. Clodagh tackled, and that's a free in. That's an easy decision for the referee, Fergal Hurley, to make. As Clodagh tried to break through the Magherafelt defence. It was a good move from Ballerin, who've really struggled to get their hands on the ball in the second half, but that was a good move, and Clodagh tried to break through but was taken to ground. Just suffering a little bit with cramp from that heavy challenge. So, as you'll see, 11.5 minutes gone in the second half of this Errigal Contracts Minor Championship decider, held over from last year, the 2020 decider. Coverage brought to you by SVS Productions, with thanks again to Bradley Fuels and Catering in Magherafelt, bringing you live stream for people unable to be here. People like Jackie Murray, the aunt of Jeanette Slevin, tuned our way down under in Australia. And her father Clive over there in Sligo, the Yates County, way over in the west. And they'll be pretty happy with how the Magherafelt girls is performing here in Limavady. And a chance though for Ballerin to get their first score of the second half. At the break it was 2-8 to 1-5. But 1-5 or 2-5, apologies, without reply, has put Magherafelt very much in control. And Clodagh is struggling, although she did pop that free over. Seems to be hobbling badly, and that would be a blow for any hopes of Ballerin getting back into this contest. Kick out though, coming from the Magherafelt goalkeeper, Ellie Conway. Plays it out here to Kate Higgins again. Kate up along the line. Another beautiful pass from Kate Higgins to Niamh O'Donnell. O'Donnell tackled now by Orla Hull. Orla Hull puts in the challenge and fouls Niamh O'Donnell, who's been absolutely excellent and is a player definitely to watch. Now to Emma McLaughlin. Emma coming forward, gives it in now to Jeanette Slevin. Slevin going through the centre. Slevin goes for goal. The goalkeeper gets a touch and it goes over the bar. A good save from the goalkeeper. Got strong hand to it. Kate McGilligan to deflect it over the bar. But it's a point for Jeanette. 13 minutes gone in the second half, so we're already approaching the water break as the light fades here and the wind begins to pick up, but hopefully doesn't mean that there's rain on its way. But Ballerin coming through the centre again. Clodagh has recovered. Clodagh trying to dance her way through the Magherafelt defence, but there's so many white jerseys around her, but Clodagh does very well, and the referee says that she has been fouled. But so it's a free in to Ballerin again. A chance for Clodagh, who's going to go for goal here, and that is a wonderful goal from Clodagh. She took the free quickly and found the back of the net, and Clodagh has got her second goal of the game. 2-6 for their total. Clodagh with a wonderful finish to the back of the net. It's the goalkeeper, Ellie Conway, getting ready to kick this one out. Ellie way over to the far side and picks out Kate Higgins. Higgins gathers possession, gives it in now to Sarah Hearn, but Hearn couldn't take it first time. Goes to ground with a little nudge on the back and wins the free for Magherafelt. Plays it up along the line, but it's well read by McElmoyle, but she couldn't take it. It comes to Niamh O'Donnell. Niamh O'Donnell, a wonderful ball over here now to Emma McLaughlin. McLaughlin a bit of space with her. She's got Jeanette Slevin inside her if she needs her, but Emma might go herself. Emma onto the right foot, but she couldn't get it pulled in enough, and it goes out and wide of the target. And the referee says it's water break time. So at the water break, it's very much advantage Magherafelt, 4-14 to 2-6. That goal from Clodagh though just keeps Ballerin slightly in touch, but it's a long way back, and the way Magherafelt are playing, it's going to take a massive effort from the Ballerin girls if they're going to turn this one around. So Magherafelt really turning on the style in the second half. Niamh O'Donnell has come off the bench. She has 4 points to her name. There have been so many very strong performances. Kate Higgins, Jeanette Slevin, excellent. Annie Kilpatrick also coming from wing half back, but they've been superb all over the park as Magherafelt, as Ballerin struggled in that quarter to get the ball out of their own half, but look dangerous when they do get the ball up the other end of the field. But it's getting the ball up the other end is Ballerin's difficulty in that third quarter, where Magherafelt have really took a strong hold of this contest and look to be well on the way to being crowned the champions. So the management just telling the girls to come in just a little word. There's a big quarter. They'll be looking to maybe extend their lead, and will definitely to hold on to what they have at the moment. Ballerin over the other side. We'll be seeing how they can get their way back into the contest. Just looking at the flags, the wind favouring Magherafelt now in this second half. It has turned more. It was more across field in the first half, but it seems to be blowing now from left to right in the second period. So they mentioned before how great it is to see spectators back inside the ground and enjoying football firsthand. But of course, with thanks to Derry LGFA again, if you're unable to be here, there's wonderful that the opportunity to watch the game is still available live stream, again with thanks to SVS Productions and to Terence and Kirsty for giving the opportunity to watch the game if you're unable to be here. As Ballerin break away from their huddle for the water break, so maybe we're not going to just have as long a water break in the second half. I just want to say a hello to Katie Beggin's cousins down in Tullamore, tuned our way. So a lot of Magherafelt ones. Katie wearing number 2 for Magherafelt, the cornerback. So a big hello to her wee cousins tuned our way down there in Tullamore, in the faithful county of Offaly, the home, of course, of the Open champion for another little while at least, Shane Lowry. Of course, the winner up in Royal Portrush 2 years ago. No competition last year, but it will be taking place this year. Almost certain it's in St Andrews, but it could be wrong there. So they'll be happy as well with how Magherafelt are doing. All over the world, in Australia, in Sligo and Offaly, tuned our way. So the goal referee unhappy as of yet. The whistle sounds yet again. I'm not sure what. He's pretty hard on the goalkeeper here. But he's letting her kick this one out, but it comes out here to the centre. But it's a good hand in there from the Ballerin girl, who wins the free. The midfielder, Emma McCluskey, wins that free. Plays it away up the far side, but that's well read there by Maeve McGurk. Maeve up along the far sideline. The referee's whistle sounds. And the Ballerin girl. Now it's over now with Niamh O'Donnell. Niamh O'Donnell has got Emma McLaughlin with her if she needs her, but Niamh might go herself here, dances her way through and creates the space, gets the effort in, but it's just out and wide of the target. Another strong run from the substitute. Part of the county under 16s, and definitely a player to keep an eye on and a name to look in the future. So the free for Ballerin. So is there a response in Ballerin? Unfortunately not with balls like that, but Annie Kilpatrick picks it up, looks for Niamh O'Donnell again, but it's well read in there by Maeve Boylan. Gets in front of her. Maeve puts it back to where the ball was and straight back to Annie Kilpatrick again. Annie, though, has overcarried. So the free is going to be taken here by Mary Trea McGlinchey. Blazes it up into the air and it breaks down here. And Ballerin win the loose ball now with Orla Hull. Plays it over now. McElmoyle back again to Hull. Hull has got help still with the centre half back up here. McElmoyle tries to drop it in round the danger area, but they're battling for possession. But there's plenty of white jerseys back there for Magherafelt to clear up the loose ball as they work their way out and win the free out. So free to Magherafelt, and as you would expect, there'll be no panic to take this one. They play it short to Kate. Kate plays it inside again. Maybe wasn't the wisest move, but we can't complain about Kate's performance because she's give very few balls away this evening. But the substitute, McAllister, has it back again. Plays a good ball into space, into the corner, looking for the run there of the centre half back, but it's wonderfully read there by the Magherafelt defence again. But it's given possession away again to Hull. Hull, there was the centre half back there. It was Grace Brewster that cleared her lines. There's a free in, the referee says. He's playing the advantage. It's in here now to the midfielder. She has been fouled as well, so it's going to be a free in to Mary Trea McGlinchey. She leaves it for Clodagh Moore, the star of this Ballerin side. And Clodagh with the free. It's going to drop short though, and it's well caught in there. Annie Kilpatrick again can do the damage on both sides defensively, and has got already a goal and 2 points to her name at the other end of the field as well. The ball out now to the midfielder over there, which was Emma McClusk, or Maeve McGurk, apologies. And Magherafelt coming driving forward again. Ball into the corner, but might be a little bit too much on that one. She'll be doing well to keep it in play. She does very, very well to keep that one in play. And they're coming inside, and the great ball over here into the danger area, but it's well read by the Ballerin defence. They clear their lines, but it's coming straight to Kate Higgins, who didn't take it first time, but the referee's whistle sounds. There's a player down injured. He's just stopping play. So Anna Doherty, the wing half forward, is the player that is down. 4:14 to 2-6. Almost 23 minutes gone in this second half. We will have a couple of minutes, of course, for the water break. And now we'll have a wee bit of time here to be added on for this injury here to Anna Doherty. Or Anna Donnelly, sorry. 4:14 to 2-6 in favour of Magherafelt. Well on the way to being crowned 2020 Errigal Contracts minor champions. With a very strong team performance. Really turning on the style in that third quarter to open up daylight between the sides. And Ballerin just struggling to stick with them at the moment. Play will resume with the ball in the hands of Kate Higgins, who had possession when the referee stopped play for Anna to receive treatment. And Anna seems to be okay to continue, so play will resume with the Magherafelt possession. In now to Emma McLaughlin, back again to Jeanette Slevin. Slevin plays it over here now to Kate Higgins. Higgins tries to get through, and Kate Higgins firing in on goal. Kate Higgins, and she's got the goal she deserves. Kate Higgins, and if a player deserved to score, it was Kate Higgins, who has been absolutely excellent from the first ball was through in this minor final, and now she's got her name on the score sheet, and the referee's whistle sounds again, and there's going to be another free in. So another free into Magherafelt. So a chance here for Niamh O'Donnell for her 5th point of the game. Remember, she only came on at half time. But she pulls this one. Has it come inside? No, it hasn't. It's gone out and wide. So 5-14 to 2-6. With just over 5 minutes of normal time remaining in this minor decider. Ball out round the centre again. Takes a few bounces and then into the waiting arms of Maeve McGurk. McGurk has been pulled back there by Orla Hull and fouled. As Magherafelt come forward with Slevin. Slevin plays it over here again to Kate. Kate plays it back in inside. Here's Niamh O'Donnell with a chance, and Niamh O'Donnell hammers in goal number 6 for Magherafelt. 1-4 to her name. The half-time substitute, stamping her mark in the game. Ball out round the centre again. And it's Ballerin that pick up the loose ball on this occasion to win the free. The corner forward, which was Rihanna Doherty. Way over. Coming forward is Ballerin. Looking for a couple of consolation scores maybe to make the scoreline a little bit respectable, because it is, they were very much in the game up until half time, but the second half Magherafelt have really pulled clear. 6 points between them at half time, but Ballerin still keep coming. And the referee's whistle will sound because he was playing the advantage. No advantage occurring, so he'll go back for the free to the Ballerin girls, which will be taken by Clodagh Moore. Clodagh with 2 goals to her name already, and a few points to add on to that with this free. And that's a well struck free from Clodagh Moore, straight between the posts. (6-14 to 2-7) in favour of Magherafelt. Magherafelt. Niamh O'Donnell takes a heavy knock there, but the referee says to play on. And it's Ballerin coming, trying to work their way through. As Niamh O'Donnell receives treatment, it's now with Orla Hull. Orla Hull bearing in on goal. She might have goal on her mind here. Orla still goes, but she's put it to the wrong side and wide. The bodies were beginning to close in on her as she got close to the goal. The Magherafelt girls, so Niamh O'Donnell receiving treatment here. Look at the watch, will tell me we've 27 minutes gone in this second half, with Magherafelt very much in control. Magherafelt 6-14, Ballerin 2-7 in this Errigal contract sponsored minor football championship final, held over from last year. It'll be the 2020 champions, and it's looking like it's going to be Magherafelt that will be taking the title home with them. The short kick out there from the goalkeeper Ellie Conway, and Magherafelt building from the back. Mia Magherafelt has been adjudged to have fouled the Ballerin girl. McElmoyle plays it into the centre, plays the 1-2 there with the midfielder Emma McCluskey, and Ballerin struggling to hold possession as Kate Higgins puts in a challenge to try and win it back, but the cornerback coming up there, which is Michaela Doherty. Doherty out to this side here, and the holding possession. Ava Mullen spreads it away over to the far side, looking for the run at Clodagh Moore. Clodagh Moore has it, shows the ball, and then dances past her player and tried to go past the second one, but gets it away to Ava Mullen. Clodagh Moore down on the ground, but here's Ava Mullen coming forward. The wing half back pops it in and pops it over the bar. Good score from Ava Mullen with the point for Ballerin. resuming. Play will resume with Magherafelt ball. The clock deep into additional time. And the scoreboard reading 6:14 to 2-8. Maeve McGurk gathers possession, but she tried to give it back there to Sarah Hearn, but it didn't work out. But Maeve had time to pick it up. Plays it over to the far side. Magherafelt just passing it through the hands now, running down whatever remainder of time we have. But Ballerin are having none of that, and Ava Mullen is in there to dispossess them, turn the ball over. Ava with the outside of her boot over to the far side, in now to Clodagh Moore. Clodagh Moore tries to go past one player, goes past the second one. Clodagh's going to have a go here, but it's gone to the outside and wide of the target, just to the wrong side of the post. So the kick out will come here from Ellie Conway, the Magherafelt custodian and also part of the Derry minor squad for 2021. And the referee this time punishing the Magherafelt goalkeeper on this occasion. So it's going to be a free in here to Ballerin, and Clodagh Moore may well go for goal here, but she may just pop it over the bar, because even a goal will be no good to her at this occasion. So I think she'll just tap it over the bar with Clodagh. Clodagh with the opportunity. And there's so many bodies back on goal, she just pops it over the bar for another score to bring their tally to 2-9. So 5-14 to 2, or 6-14, apologies, to Magherafelt, 2-9 to Ballerin. We've played almost 3 minutes of additional time. And the referee's still letting it go. It comes now to Ava Mullen. Ava coming through. They might have another goal on their mind here, have Ballerin, but the ball comes in here and it could be an OG. It's just stopped on the line. I thought it might have deflected off her, but the defender done very, very well. And it comes back out again, but Ballerin, to their credit, are battling to the very, very end. And they're trying to work their way through again. It's a dangerous ball in, comes back off the crossbar on this occasion. It's still not cleared though. The ball's over there, come back out to the corner forward, which was Rihanna Doherty, but her effort goes out and wide. But credit to Ballerin, even though they're well behind, they're keeping going to that very final whistle as Magherafelt get ready to be crowned minor champions. The kick out coming from Conway, the goalkeeper again, and there goes the full-time whistle, is it? No, it's not just yet. He's punishing the goalkeeper yet again. I'm not sure if the goalkeeper's taking it from the wrong place or from the wrong position, or is it players that are inside the 21 when she's kicking it. But the referee is definitely very strict on it, on both goalkeepers. Clodagh Moore with the free, and she pops it to the wrong side of the post and wide of the target. So Ellie Conway again with the kick out, and the referee, he has played 4 minutes of additional time, so I'm sure he'll call a halt to this one very, very soon. No, he's going to let it continue for another little while, and the referee, he has awarded a free in, and it's taken short there. Comes to the substitute with the effort coming in, comes back off the post this time, comes out now. Here might be a chance here for goal. Oh, it is a goal for Ballerin, and it comes from Tiana Neve Mullen, one of the substitutes that hammers in their third goal and the 9th goal of the game. So it's 6-14 to 3-9. 3-9 would win many a game for Ballerin, but you have to give them credit that they're going right to that full-time whistle. Ball out round the centre again, and here they come yet again with McElmoyle. McElmoyle spreads it away over to the far side. It's a good ball too. I think that's the goal scorer now that has it. And she goes to ground, Mullen. And the referee says that she has been fouled, or she has fouled the ball. Tiana Neve Mullen come off the bench and rifled in their third goal. It's now with McElmoyle, the centre half back, coming forward here, but she might have got too much on that as she tried to play it in there, but it goes out and wide of the target. And Fergal Hurley, I'm sure, will call a halt to it. 5.5 minutes of additional time played in this second half. 6-14 to 3-9. We've been treated to 9 goals. 9 goals and 23 points these two sides have produced this evening here in Limavady in this Errigal Contracts Minor Championship final held over from 2020. As Conway with the kick out straight down the centre, as the Kate Higgins gets enough on it to win it back from Magherafelt. Will definitely be in contention for player of the match with Kate Higgins, and there goes the full-time whistle, and it's Magherafelt that have been crowned champions, deservedly so, on a full-time score of 6-14 to 3-9. The title for 2020 champions goes to Magherafelt, who really turned it on, in particular in the third quarter. They led by 6 at half-time, And then they really, as I said, turned it on in the third quarter in the second half. But Ballerin, to their credit, played their part as well and battled right to the very finish and got a deserved third goal of their game. They hit 3-9, which I said would win many, many games. But Magherafelt was 6-14, our crowned champions. We will have the presentation coming up very, very shortly down here to our right-hand side. Magherafelt are the champions, and as I say, deservedly so. And again, thanks to Errigal Contracts, who sponsor the minor championship, and to Derry LGFA, of course, for giving you the opportunity along with SVS Productions and streaming this live, with thanks, of course, our streaming service, with thanks to Bradley Fuels and Catering in Maghera. So Magherafelt are the champions. We had Dungiven crowned Shield champions last night, and the cup is heading to Magherafelt this time, and their captain will be coming over to receive the title. We'll also have a player of the match award. There'll be a number of players in contention for that one. Jeanette Slevin was excellent. Kate Higgins was absolutely superb from start to finish. Anna Donnelly. There's a lot of players that will be in contention for it, no doubt about it. And also Claude O'Moore, who was excellent for Ballerin. So it'll be interesting to see who'll be picking up that award, as Magherafelt will be coming over very, very shortly to receive that cup, as we will make our way down now for that presentation. So Magherafelt, as I said, are crowned champions, and their little huddle, and the cheer goes up from the Magherafelt girls. And a reminder to keep an eye on Cathal McOscar's website page, where you'll see plenty of photographs from this minor decider, where we're going to have our player of the match award and also the presentation, as I said, to the winning captain of the Magherafelt side. Ballerin away over on the far side, played a major part, as I said, scoring 3-9 and kept going to that very final whistle, but they come up against a very, very strong Magherafelt side, who are deserved champions, and that will be bringing the cup back to Magherafelt with them. Once again, a thanks to Errigal Contracts, sponsors of the minor championship. So Ballerin will be coming over for their runner-up medals, and then we will have the presentation of the winners' medals and the cup to the winning captain and the winning team, which of course is Magherafelt. But prior to that, we will have our player of the match award, as Magherafelt now begin to make their way up to the presentation area, and Ballerin over on the other end of the field, the runner-up, will be making their way over. And once again, thanks to the Limavady club, also Limavady Wolfhounds, for the use of their facilities for this final, both last night and tonight. So thanks to the Limavady club, and the ground in absolutely fantastic shape for both last night's Shield final and tonight's Cup final. And thankfully also it stayed dry overhead for us, where at times it looked like maybe the heavens were going to open on us, but thankfully it stayed dry, as Ballerin now make their way across the field. So we're going to have, as I said, presentation of our player of the match award, and then the runner-ups medals will be going to the Ballerin girls, followed by the presentation of the cup and the winners' medals to Magherafelt. Reminder of the score: 6-14 to 3-9 in favour of Magherafelt. Both teams now make their way over. So both teams just coming over So now we're about to have our presentation of this Errigal Contracts Minor Football Championship 2020 title, as I said, held over from last year. So now going to hand the mic over to the presentation party.
All right, folks. Can you hear this? What's online? So on behalf of Derry LGFA, I want to congratulate both teams on a very sporting contest. Garrett, on behalf of Derry LGFA, I want to congratulate both teams on a brilliant contest, a very sporting contest played in real good spirit, and an awful lot of skill on display. Although this is a 2020 competition, we're only just about getting it wrapped up now, given the circumstances. So for yourselves as players, for your coaches and your management and your families, you should be very, very proud of keeping the thing going and keeping the kettle on the boil for this length of time. And if we could see, after what we witnessed there now, you've obviously done a very, very good job. Now in any final there has to be a loser, and unfortunately on this occasion it was Ballerin. So our first presentation will be our player of the match, and that goes to Kate Higgins of Magherafelt. Stand up for your photograph there, Kate. So for the runners-up, girls, you want to come up and get your medals? Well, who's come from this side? All right, Emma.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Stand up and shake her hand the road past, give them a wee fist bump on the way back.
You me?
Girls, yeah. And so, for the winning team, our joint captains in, Garrett, Rachel and Maeve. You want to make your way up first? Rachel and Maeve. We'll do your medals first, all right? We'll do your medals first. One ahead now then, Garrett. One ahead, Garrett. Garrett, we'll call you back up then for the trophy as soon as everybody gets, in case anybody throws something up.
Where did you go? Well, we do what we did last night, and we get all the gears in behind us then.
Right, so that leaves the joint captains again then. Rachel and Maeve, you want to come and get your trophy there, Garrett? Congratulations. Right, get that first photograph first.
So that, I think, wraps up the presentation. Magherafelt are taking the title back home with them to Magherafelt, crowned champions for the 2020 Errigal Contracts Minor Champions. It goes to Magherafelt on a final score of 6-14 to 3 goals and 9 points. Deservedly so, they are crowned champions. So from myself, Alan Gunn, all here in Limavady and the SVS production team, Derry LGFA, thank you very much for tuning our way, and hopefully you enjoyed it.